That's super sad.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer and credits scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
Super sad.
Super sad.
Super sad.
This movie's gonna suck.
Yeah, so we're back with a new movie, new trailer breakdown. So we're gonna start there because that's what we do. So,
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
My Guinness.
Yeah, why don't you tell us what are we doing and why are we doing this? Yeah,
Right.
I need you to answer two W's here. What and why?
I'll tell you when too.
Oh,
at some point in the next couple days.
God damn it.
Okay, so we're watching Love Again, which came out last year.
Yep, 2023 Mother's Day.
Only in theaters.
Now on Netflix.
That's right. And the premise here is a young woman tries to ease the pain of her fiance's death by sending romantic texts to his old cell phone number and forms a connection with the man the number has been reassigned to.
That's so stupid.
A tale as old as time.
The old SIM card swap. Whoops.
Yep. Baffling.
This is like the meet cute for the current times, right? Current technology meet cutes is how you have to do it.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
Have we already done a movie like this? What was the
Probably.
what was the Gerard Butler movie we did? What was G Butts movie?
That's what I was thinking about too. Yeah, the shit.
Love once
Irish,
again.
Ireland.
The Irish goodbye.
Yep, the Irish goodbye.
Because he died, right?
Because he died, right?
Yeah.
Famous Jerry Butts movie, The Irish Goodbye. What was the name of that movie?
Because he died without saying anything. Yeah, no,
You're
it
not
was.
giving me enough time here.
No, that's
P.S.
right.
I love you.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, it's the same thing, but with cell phones.
Yeah, instead of letters, it's cell phones, right? Because he was sending all these letters to her that were like postmarked. Yeah, okay.
So stupid.
All right. So
I think the dead person isn't writing back in these ones.
prognosticate.
We'll find out.
I got some ideas.
Great.
All right. So cool. That sounds like a terrible log line. All right. Well, before that's it. That's the movie we're gonna do. So get ready. Buckle up,
That's
everyone.
right.
We're going rom-com territory. So
Hell yeah.
do you? Because we have segments in the show. Do you have any fan service?
We do.
Do we?
Actually.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
Surprise.
I might know who it's from, but
Surprise.
Go for
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. This one is from our friend Kira.
Oh, excellent.
Surprise, surprise. But I'm
Surprise,
glad
surprise.
that she's engaged and listening. So thank you.
Mhm.
Little lazy with the subject line. Saw. she's very direct, and I appreciate that.
Yes, yes, I love that. Yeah.
Cut to the chase.
Yep.
So she writes, "Hi, Russ and Jared. Just want to say thank you for your diligent coverage of Saw 3.
Diligent.
Generous.
I mean,
Diligent," she says. All right.
right. We'll throw that on our resume.
Yeah,
Diligent.
we're doing it, bud.
Yep. Attention to detail, and we're diligent.
Best $8 I've spent in a long time, she says.
I love it. I love it.
Just giving us quotes for the website.
I know.
The boys are diligent.
I
Best
mean,
$8 I've spent.
I think that's a T-shirt right there. Best $8 I've spent. ITMT.
I think you're right. That does sound like a shirt. I'm so happy to hear that you both loved the movie, which means
Well-
she wasn't listening.
Selective hearing.
She closes it. Long live Jigsaw. Kind regards, Kira.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it. Which,
I love it.
yeah, brevity, soul of wit, all that yada yada.
That's the way of life. Okay. Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah. And double down a little bit. It's
Yeah.
unofficial fan service, but some text message
Okay.
feedback
Oh boy. From like
from
your
our
dead,
other listener.
from like a dead someone, because that's the theme of the movie.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, from my dead sister, the other listener of the podcast. She's super alive as far as I know, thankfully.
Yeah.
But she was saying how much she loved the torture facts. Speaking of Saw,
See?
And she said you should just do torture facts every movie.
For every episode.
Yeah. And I said, huh, maybe I will.
Maybe. It's up to Jared's discretion here, but that's not.
Love Again could be
torturous.
torture.
Yes. I mean, Jigsaw was looking for love again, right? Because his wife, I'm not going to get into it. I got to watch all the movies.
Nailed it. Spot on. Spot on. So thank you, Kira, for sending us a formal
yes
fan service email. We appreciate it.
Yep, following up. And love that you're a fan. So
yeah, and I've heard recently that some of the other Saws are going to be on streaming from Russ. So
they all are. They're actually all on Hulu.
Some more Saw coming to a podcast near you. And thanks,
Great.
Elizabeth.
Thanks.
So, listeners, be like Kira and Elizabeth, and give us feedback. Tell us something.
Anything.
Send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com, or send me a text message. 603-555-186.
God damn. I already told you I bleeped it out. And the whole point is I got to figure. I know I got to bleep it out again. Okay,
that's right.
Well, now I got to go back and listen to what numbers I bleeped out, because if I bleep out different ones, people could take the two numbers and piece it together.
Ooh, listeners!
Yeah, puzzle.
All of a sudden,
it's becoming a game.
A puzzle cast. Yeah.
All of us want to play a game. We do.
Oh, I love this. So yeah, do that. Send us something. We'll read it here in this segment, like we always do, and we love you.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Most of you. Yeah, not you sickos who are going to put together my phone number.
Yeah, I know. And start sending you dick pics. That's what's going to end up happening. That's all you need, right?
Classic.
That's all. Yeah.
I don't think I'd even be mad. I'd just be like, classic.
Got me.
Got him.
Got him. Dick pics. They send you pics of like famous people named Dick, you know?
I would love that.
That'd be great. Okay. What are we doing? We're doing trailer now, right?
I think we have to. We put it off long enough, and it's a long trailer.
Oh, it's so long! Oh my god!
Hopefully 2.5 minutes.
How long's the movie? Hopefully not 2.5 hours. Like,
oh no, I didn't look.
I didn't look either.
I never look before I suggest things.
I know. This is the why, by the way. I'll answer the why because Jared picked this movie, and I was like, sure. He's like, it's on Netflix and it's in the top thing, whatever. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, 104 minutes. That's not too bad.
104 minutes. I can't even calculate in my head. 60s an hour, so an hour and 20.
No, hour and 34.
Hour and 34.
No, hour and 44.
Oh, no. Hour and 44 for a rom-com?
Yeah. Less than 2 hours, but...
Well, 5 minutes of trailer, so you're at like an hour and 40 minutes or so.
Yeah. I was probably at least... There's probably 10 minutes of credits, I bet.
Yeah. I mean, you got to get through the entire Céline Dion new soundtrack, new music, so...
Spoilers.
All right. So this trailer comes in countdown hot.
Like the kind we hate.
Hate it. Yeah, the micro trailer that happens before the trailer where they count down about a trailer about to happen. Just play the damn trailer. So comes in hot with Céline. You know, we got everyone. So we got our hero in yellow dress, trailer, title card trailer, dude in a suit.
Oh, you knew that was Céline Dion?
Yeah, you didn't know it was Céline Dion?
Nope. Not till later when she says, I'm Céline Dion.
I didn't even look at the poster. As soon as like it popped up, I figured. Like, that's Céline Dion, you know?
Nope. No idea. I suggested the movie.
Maybe our second favorite Canadian behind Justin Bieber? I don't know.
What?
She's Canadian.
Interesting.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that, but
do we have any other favorite Canadians after
Christian Haydenson?
Oh, right. All right. So third, maybe fourth, maybe
third or fourth. Yeah. She's falling down the list. I don't know, Seth Rogen, I like him.
He's Canadian?
Yeah.
Oof.
Who knew?
I knew. Okay. So we got
Jim Carrey, isn't he Canadian?
Who?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah. He's okay.
Neil Young?
All right. She's
so many Canadians.
Yeah. There's so many Canadians. Okay.
Celine Dion's like pretty far down the list for me. I don't know where you fall.
At this point, I don't know. I forget who's Canadian, who's not. They all kind of blend in, you know?
Fair enough. America's hat.
Yeah, they look a lot like us down here in America. No. They're just so much nicer. All right, so
sorry.
So we got a hero you'll address title card trailer. Dude in a suit and a phone starts trailer. Céline Dion.
You say so.
Céline Dion. And I was like, wow, okay. And another title card now. So trailer starts now. Here we go. Title card, Love Again. Mini trailer. Show the key people. Show Céline. Here we go.
Yeah, I figured you'd love this because you just got back from Montreal. So Our neighbors to the north.
It's true. I did, but we're in New York City, so it doesn't matter.
That's right. But Céline Dion's here.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know where she's
your newfound
from.
appreciation for Canadians.
Yeah, I don't know where they're actually specifically from. I think they're just all from up there, right? It's like, I don't know where she's from. Yeah, Nath. Up Nath. Quebec. Oh, you're from Quebec? All right, so having some croissants. About this. So, all right, so we got New York City.
Book pitch, right?
Yeah, we got some sad music going on. And then, we got a cartoon drawing of a caterpillar wiping its tears with a leaf. And
there.
yeah, right. And it's our hero here. She's a children's book author, artist,
aspiring children's author,
maybe aspiring. And the boss is kind of like, yeah, what we do here is not this.
Yeah, we do kids' books. This is bleak. And she's like, bleak. Oh, well, life's going to inevitably crush their dreams. Maybe we should prepare the children.
So that's not, if you're in an interview, I don't know if this is an interview or not. She probably is like a struggling writer, author who just happens to have enough money to live in New York City.
Yeah, of course.
And it probably all the time. Yeah, probably a dope apartment. And she's like trying to find her job, whatever. Yeah, it's probably not the way to lead the interview.
No. Yeah. But brought to you by We Know Who to Blame, Sony, and Screen Gems. Little subdivision of Sony there.
Yeah. Sony just.
This is the big time.
Yeah, this is big time. And then we got extra sad sad indie music going on right now.
That's right.
Music's very important because Céline, she's in.
Right, I keep forgetting.
Céline Dion, she's in this. So and we got New York City. New York City's gonna be like, I think like the Night Castle transition.
Yes, we do a lot of that.
Yes, yeah. It's the Christmas Story Night Castle transition. New York City's gonna be the transition shot for probably everything. So New York City at night, it's its own character. New York City's its own character. That's the thing, right? It's always its own character. And we get some older dude, dad, maybe uncle, relative of some sort, in like a bar, restaurant, anything, being like, "Hey, how you doing, honey?" And not like creepy, like he was just like,
it seemed very nice.
Yeah, genuine, not like, "Hey, honey, how you doing?" It's like,
yeah, how you hanging in there?
Yeah, how you hanging in there, honey? God damn it, I keep making that sound creepy.
You do,
yeah.
She's wearing flannel. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. She's like, I'm all right. I'm just wearing my dead boyfriend's shirt and texting his old phone number.
So not all right.
Those are what you would call red flags.
So the opposite of what you said.
Yes. So you're not doing all right. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
In between,
boyfriend is John, by the way, because we get a little clip of the dead boyfriend box.
There's a dead boyfriend box. I missed that.
Oh, you missed the dead boyfriend box? Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's while she's like sitting on the bed with her friend there. They like her friend like pushes a box towards her, and that's when it
says John.
Something about it says John.
Oh man, we got a DBB, dead boyfriend box.
DBB.
I think there's a DBB in PS I Love You too. I think.
Oh, at least one.
You gotta have. Oh, that's right. There was the box, the custom made leather one with the.
That's right.
That's right.
Half the plot was the box.
That's right. Oh, it's all coming back to me. Okay.
So, not to prognosticate, but DBB coming in hot.
Yeah. I hope the boyfriend is Jared Butler. All right. So
that would be incredible. It's not though.
No, it's not.
They show a picture of him.
Maybe there's some universe where this and I'm prognosticating, but this is too good to pass up right now because I got it in my head. Maybe there's some weird universe where this movie and P.S. I Love You took place at the same time, and Gerard Butler was actually in love with two different women in two different places. And when he died, what?
That would be amazing. I want to watch that.
Prognostication done. Where he's actually a piece of shit, but he's made, you know what I mean? Because he's cheating on two people.
Yeah, and he left them both different boxes.
And a phone number to keep calling. Want to play a game? Sure do, John. And his name is John.
His name's John.
John. It's Jigsaw the entire time. Sometimes the world just spins the right way. Okay, so
it all just lines up.
All right, so we get DBB, dead boyfriend box. She's really not doing all that well. And then she's a shot of her with her friend.
Yep.
And the dead boyfriend shirt. And then we get a shot of New York City, kind of looking up at the buildings. Transition so overwhelming, and then we transition over to our dude, our hero dude, I guess, right?
Yep. And some woman walks over to his desk and is like, you need one of these, and tries to hand him a phone, and he's like, I don't need a phone. I already have one. And she's
I'm
like,
already playing.
That's personal.
I'm already like ignoring my work and playing with this phone. Yeah, about that.
Exactly. Yeah, no, this is a work phone, so you can do work here.
Yes. So yeah, he goes to that. And then there's a weird shot of him like looking perplexed, but also kind of devious. It was a weird like he's like, what do I do with the work phone?
Yeah, it
Text random people.
Which, like, to be fair, I had a work phone once, and I just put it in a drawer and never used it.
I never had a work phone.
It was silly. When I worked at Keurig, we had work phones for some reason.
It's so dumb. You're not in construction. Why do you need that?
No.
Like right. Right. It's only people who work in construction for some reason have two phones. Why do you need two phones? Stop it.
I don't know. Some people just use it as like their only phone, which I was then like, wait, you gave all of your friends and family this new work phone number? Like, what happens when you quit? You just switch back to your old one, I guess?
Yeah. Well, I have friends who have two phones, and it's like, then they're like, oh, I've got a work phone, I got my personal phone, and I'll have them merged together. So I'm like, then, well, what calendar am I putting things on when I send you stuff? Like, and then they don't pay attention to their personal stuff because they only pay attention to their work phone. I'm like,
of course.
Listeners, if you have two phones, just stop. So
pay attention to what matters.
Right.
Your loved ones.
That's right. Before they die and end up in a box and you're wearing just their shirt.
That's right.
He probably died because he was texting while walking. He got hit by a car. That's in New York City.
Right. And then he tortures you with a weird game.
Yes, weird game where he sends you letters and text messages from timed text messages he set up. Anyway, so this is we're prognosticating as we go. All right, so new guy's perplexed, he's but devious, and then we cut to our hero, and she's texting her dead boyfriend. So we have a lot of little text bubble pop ups, and she's like, "Stuff, I miss you" or whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
and then is he a reporter? Because this is like it looks like he's a reporter, right?
Or he's like at a panel with Céline Dion, who is like just playing herself, I think, in this, right?
She is, but I didn't know that. So I was like, oh, ask this woman if everything if she believes everything she says. And she's like, of course I do. Like, it's obvious to me that you know nothing about love. And you're like,
right.
And I was like, what makes this woman? I was like, well, maybe we'll find out. Maybe this is like a Adam Sandler love guru situation or something. I don't know. Because I didn't know it was Céline Dion.
So, yeah. So I think he looks like, you're right. I think he looks like he might be like a journalist or whatever. I don't know, something. But he's in like a panel room with her just talking. And he's like, the text pops up and she's like, oh, do you have a question? He's like, basically, he's like, do you believe in all that shit you sing about? And she's like,
well, he didn't say that because I would have known that she was a singer then.
Oh, well, no, but he says, do you believe in everything that
everything you say?
Was it say or
everything
sing?
You say? He said say.
Okay.
I think. Either way, I was like, that's because I didn't know Céline Dion.
Okay. This is all tracking that from your, okay. So then, and she's like, well, obviously you know nothing about, you know nothing about it. And he's like, what's that? And she's like, love, you dumb shit.
Got him. Like sending a picture of Dick Cheney to me.
Yeah. Dick pic. Got him. Dickie Vitale, baby, coming in hot. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
My favorite Dick, Van Dyke.
Yeah. Always tripping over that goddamn ottoman.
Man, he's so funny.
Gets him every time.
Yeah, Diagnosis Murder, so funny. I love that.
This is for our older listeners. All of our listeners from the ages of like 20. Do we have listeners under 30? Yeah. But if we do, they're just
definitely, yeah.
They all just like zoned out.
Most of our listeners are under 30.
They just like stop listening. Like, what are they talking about?
Yeah. If you watch daytime TV in the late 80s, early 90s, you've seen Diagnosis Murder. It's awesome.
It's great. Look it up on Google. It's fun. Mm-hmm. All right. So then, we get that. So we get our first title card, May 12th, Mother's Day, 2023.
Mother's Day. Tyson's birthday.
And that's right. And 6 days after mine.
That's right.
Jeez, birthdays. Drop them out there. Then we cue some medium upbeat indie music, right?
Yep.
We're saving for the big reveal of Céline Dion. And then we got our hero on a bench, and she's texting her dead boyfriend. And she's like, it's been 2 years since you passed. Yada, yada. 2 years? That seems so long.
I mean,
take the
it
time.
Seems like a long time to still be texting a dead boyfriend.
Yeah. I mean, right? Like, I think you give that up after
constantly.
I think you give that up after like 6 months, maybe. Hey,
ideally less,
right? 3 months. 3 months?
I don't know how long. Listeners, how long do you text dead people?
Yeah. What's the appropriate amount of? We should start running polls on our whatever social media we'd have.
Yeah.
When's the appropriate time to stop texting dead people?
I guess you could do it for years, but like she's doing it all the time.
All the time.
Like that's like a good. I know that's like a therapy strategy. That is maybe like if you miss someone that was close to you that passed away, like you can text them, and like that's a nice way to keep their memory alive and whatever else. But like. You're not doing that every day, multiple times a day.
That's so much.
That's so much.
That's like codependency. Your codependency on this thing, like that doesn't exist anymore. You got to go find a new hobby, go for a run, go listen to a favorite podcast of yours about movies, bad movies.
Go to therapy.
Go to therapy. It's completely fine. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe your friends need to step up and help up instead of playing video games in front of you, which we're about to run into.
Yeah, like this is a cry for help.
Yeah.
Her friends stink.
Like if you were doing this, I'd be like, "Hey, man, maybe you should put the phone down."
Yeah. I'd be like, "Oh, dude, you know what? You're right."
Yeah. And I'd be like, "Give me the phone," and I'd be like, "I'll start texting." Like, stop receiving these texts. Leave them alone.
Yeah. Just smash my phone on the ground.
See, problem solved. Let's have some beers. All right, so. May 12th, upbeat music, Heroes on a Bench, texting their boyfriend, 2 years, yada, yada, yada. Then the dude gets him. He started getting him. He's like asking his coworkers.
Sending me all these texts.
Work phone. This is weird. This movie, by the way.
Asking the person who's texting you, who's sending me all these weird texts? Like the first thing you would do is if you got a weird text like that, you'd be like, oh, sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
No, you'd be like, new phone. Who dis?
Yeah, one or the other.
Like this movie would end in real life so quickly. One of three things happen. Either you respond like, new phone, who dis? 2, block spam, see ya.
Yep.
3, hand it back to the person who's giving you. Like, yeah, someone's already texted me on his phone. I don't know what this is. But that's the least likely. You probably just mess with the person and be like,
yeah. The last thing you do is just keep receiving them and reading them and then going to people at work being like, who do you guys think's sending me these texts? Wild, huh?
This crazy. He seems stupid. so then he like puts together, he's getting, dead boyfriend text because I think, because she said, hey, you've been dead for 2 years, right? And then, and that's when the coworker's like, that's sad. And he's like,
that's super sad. He's like, I don't know. I think it's kind of sweet, which is also a red flag.
Red flag. Red flag. Just report as spam. And then we get to hear hanging with a friend who's playing video games, not really listening to her problems and saying like, hey, can you just stop texting your dead boyfriend? It's been 2 years. Yep. Yeah. Time to move on. And then telling your hero, like, nothing is wrong with putting yourself back out there. So you have the classic rom-com, get yourself back out there, have some hijinks moments with some bad dates. So when you meet the one, everything's good. And we get the shot of the hero go on a date. And then
with the Jonas brother.
Yeah, well, before that we get a little humor. Friend's like, hey, she's like, you get, it's time for you to go get some D,
like Russ. Russ's first name.
That's right. Sharing my birthday and my first name. Great, man.
Crazy.
And then, it's a vitamin deficiency joke. And she's like, yeah, you kind of need to get that. Yeah.
You need the vitamin cock.
Yeah, that's
not as funny.
Yeah, vitamin C for what? Vitamin cock. And then there's like a weird, like all of a sudden introduced split screen shot. It's so weird of like feet. Jonas brother who, we meet. It's a Jonas brother.
Who I recognize. I didn't recognize Céline Dion, but I was like, that's a Jonas brother, I think.
Yes, so absolutely.
What does that say about me?
Not bad. You guessed right. It's one of them. It's one of, is there 3 or 2? There's 3, right?
Oh, the Jonas Brothers? No idea.
I think there's 3. And I think our hero here, I think her last name is Jonas. Is she married to one of them? Is she married to this one? She must be.
Wait, like the actor in real life?
Yeah, the actor in real life. Look up her name right now. Like I saw her name and I was like, wait, her last name is Jonas.
Oh my God, it is Jonas.
Yeah. So wouldn't it be really funny if she was married to the other Jonas brother? But that Jonas brother was.
It would be funny. That would be hysterical. It's not. It's that one.
No, it's not that. It's that one, right?
Yeah, it's Nick. It's
Nick. There we go.
That would be so funny. Oh my God. Great pull for her. She's 10 years older.
What? Hey, ladies, get it? Yeah. Do what you
Our
gotta do.
Joe Bro is 31. She's about to turn 42 in a few weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have
She
guessed
looks
that.
great for
Yeah, I
42.
was gonna say. I was like, holy no.
Yeah, well,
Huh, I would have
learn
figured.
some. Oh, winner of Miss World 2000, of course.
Miss World?
Yeah, that's why she looks great.
Holy smokes. We're on that world. Holy, that's like the entire thing?
Yeah, apparently one of India's highest paid actresses. Who knew? Well,
Awesome.
the rest of the world knew.
Yeah,
We're
the rest of
just
the world, yeah, we
kids.
didn't. Yeah, we didn't. We had no idea. Yeah, I'm not. I've been keeping up my Miss something whatever awards lately. So
But good call on the Jonas connection because I didn't know that.
I saw the last name. I was like, and then I saw him. I was like, oh. So, anyways, so they have a feet shot and they go on a date, and then they cut to a cab later, and she's like, "Hey, maybe we take this a little bit slower." And he does a joke of being moving
Like
in
Zack
slow-mo.
Snyder kisses her.
Yeah, super slow mo, leaps out of the cab and like comes from above. He's like, "Brr."
Slaps her first and then kisses her.
Yeah, because that's what Zack Snyder would do.
Zack Snyder, right?
And then we get some upbeat rom com music kicks in. New York City night transition shot.
Yep.
And then we get our dude hero here. He's looking at his phone. He's like,
We finally start to accelerate a little bit. Like we're
a little bit.
getting
This trailer is so long. It's like they show everything. They show the entire movie, but I don't think they do. We'll prognosticate shortly. So then he's like, I think I have feelings for someone I've never met. Is that even possible? Sure. Yeah, I mean,
real feelings. I don't know. But
I mean,
you're allowed to have whatever feelings you want.
yeah, I have fake feelings about a lot of people on the internet, but I don't know them. I don't know who they are. I've never, I don't know.
Yeah. Like Nick Jonas. I'm like, I don't know. I probably don't like him, but maybe I do.
Maybe you do. Maybe we do. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'd be best friends.
I've never met him, so I can't just be like, he looks like a jerk, but I don't
Nick
know.
Jonas, hit us up.
Hit us up. So
We'll buy you a beer.
yeah, absolutely. So then, yeah, I mean, quick cut to our hero on a bench. He's got whatever, and then we had a dude walking
More bench
around.
stuff.
Yeah, we got our dude walking around and phoning, which, by the way, that is a safety tip. Don't walk and phone or fart all at the same time. I forget which one it is exactly, but that is a safety tip. And he literally bumps into the hero. I was like,
Which in a city of 12 million people,
what are the chances?
you're bound to bump into someone.
1 in 12 million, I think, right?
Yeah, I guess
that's-
more or less.
It'd be great if she pickpocketed. Yeah.
Pickpocketed him. Yes, that would be hysterical.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they bump into each other, and then then him and Céline Dion or Dijon, they're hanging out in the hotel room, just chatting away like they're two, like pals. And she's giving advice.
I was confused. That's why I was like, this can't possibly be Céline Dion.
She's like, the text might be crazy, but they're saying something. Love doesn't always follow the rules. So
Yeah, stupid.
just keep stalking this person through not responding to their texts, and wait till they give you some clue of information about where they're going to go and go find them.
Yep. This is when I started to get mad.
Literally the next scene. I feel like we're going through the movie itself right now.
Yep.
He gets a text that's saying she's going to wear a yellow dress to the opera. The yellow dress that you got me, John, a.k.a. Gerard Butler.
Remember that?
Remember that yellow dress, the one with the things on it? So you know exactly what I'll look like when I'm at the opera at this time in this place for this showing.
So convenient. You know what's funny too is that this guy, the journalist or enemy here,
Yeah.
text message receiving guy,
Yeah.
is also Scottish. So
Oh, okay.
Jerry Butt's connection doubled down.
All right, so the dude has the idea. He's like, I'm gonna go see her, and other coworkers are like, yeah, that's probably not a good.
Yeah, well, everyone else is being a voice of reason. They're like, you shouldn't do that. Like,
Yeah, it's a total stranger. Like,
yeah, this could be anyone.
yeah, or maybe you're not who I think you are. Maybe you're a killer, and you're gonna go find like what?
Yeah, and he's like, I gotta put a face to these texts.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Delete the number.
Yep. Game over. Problem over.
Nope. But
And
instead,
then that'll bring her some closure, because if you delete the number, she'll keep texting it and get bounce backs, so like not received, and then like that will solve her problem.
way easier.
Holy
Way easier.
smokes. All right, so then I guess all works out. So she's gonna be wearing a very bright yellow dress. So that works.
Wait a second.
Yes, hit me.
When they're gonna go on, I know that we haven't gotten there yet. We're getting there in a second, but they're gonna go on dates.
Yep.
Oh, I guess it's his work phone, so it's not his personal. I was like, what number
Right,
did he
right.
give her? Like,
She's like, wait a second.
Make sure you don't give her that
This
one.
is my dead boyfriend's phone number. Oh, yeah, about that.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Sorry, I just hate this movie too much already.
Yeah. I have so many prognostication ideas. I'm just worried that I'm going to forget all of them. Like, this movie can go in so many different ways. So.
Yeah.
All right. So then we get the quick shots from the micro trailer of him in a suit, the phone, yellow dress. And then they do the meet cute thing. It's the classic Christmas prince. The princess is walking down the stairs in the dress.
Because they put actual spotlights on them.
Yeah. And then like everything else around them kind of darkens out so you can't see. It's just them. You know, they have that moment. And she's like, do I know you? And he's like, I'm not sure.
God damn it.
I guess when I say it doesn't sound as good. I guess when he said it sounded good, but I was like, no, okay. Yeah. And then we cut to the friend. The friend's like, hey, you got yourself a date the normal way, which I assume means in person.
Talking to a person live. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if that's
you can meet anyone anywhere you want.
Seriously, these days it just there's no normal way or wrong way.
It's 2024. Come on.
Yeah. And then we cut to the dude getting a text from her telling her dead boyfriend that she's met someone interesting tonight, that's a
huge red flags. Not great.
Yeah, because now you're telling your ex-dead late boyfriend, who can't get these messages, that you've met someone interesting.
Right.
That's right. That's weird.
He's probably not going to be stoked about it in his grave.
Right. Like, I don't know. Just leave him alone. He's dead. Just leave him alone. Leave the man alone.
Let dead dogs lie.
Just let dead people be dead, would you?
Yeah.
So then, and then he's like telling his coworkers, and they're like, this is still
again,
weird.
They're all the voice of reason. They're like, you should have said something immediately. This is pretty fucked up.
Yeah. And we get like a sunrise New York City transition shot, and then dude is like, then we get our problem. Here's our problem of the movie. Dude's like, well, if I tell her, she'll never talk to me again. And this is intercut with him like meeting because
that's the idea,
right? So they meet for a date, and they share some stuff, and she's like, I feel like I've known you forever. And he's like,
this is also when I finally was like, wait a second, is that Céline Dion?
I knew. Goddamn it. Wait a second.
It's all coming back to me.
Look, because the Céline Dion is like kind of kicking in a little bit. It's like, you know, and then he's like, well, you think you could fall for someone just by their words? And she's like, I think you're cute.
That song's like 15 minutes long.
Yeah. And then they like dance in the park and they hug, and we're in full on Céline Dion mode right now. Like just power ballad, love. Oof, let's go.
Don't carry me back to me now. That's my best Canadian.
That was pretty good. And then we got a title card, Love Comes Again.
Yeah.
What a great title card. Yeah.
And then they're on like another date together, and he's like, the more I get to know her, the better I like her. No shit.
All right. So at first I was like, they're doing all these shots, and like it's like this soft lighting thing where it feels like a Hallmark movie, but like, when he said that, I was like, isn't that how it's supposed to work? Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not weird. Okay, all right. I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not how it's supposed to work. I guess more you can get to know someone more and dislike them, but I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. The more I get to know her, the more I hate her, and then the movie just like takes a real turn.
But who says that? No one's like, the more I get to know her, the real. I really hate her. Oh, then block her number.
Oh, I hate it. And then they're like playing basketball. It's like, it's a little montagey. Like they're doing some date stuff, kissing.
He gets smoked in the basketball court there. She just like drives right past him. Like, play a little defense there, Lukic.
Miss World 2000.
Yeah, a little. Well, yeah, play some D there, don't you? All right, so then they kiss, and then title. Yeah, you say that. C's fans, let's go, Boston. All right, so then title card to those who believe. So love comes again to those who believe. Mm-hmm. And it's like more park stuff, more Celine's Dion stuff, and she's just like, things don't just happen. I mean, they kind of do.
Things constantly just happen.
Like all the time.
For no reason.
Yeah. And then more New York City shots because it's a character, obviously. And then we get quick shots of everyone in the cast, like, blah, 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 blah. And then we got a shot of him, like, kind of like the light snow, like running after someone at night. And then, like, she's in the background. She kind of like runs behind him, too.
It's like, what?
What is happening? And then we get our final title card, Love Again. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we get the classic post-title card joke, right?
Yep. And this is when I knew it was Celine Dion
Because
because
she literally says it's Celine.
she calls our main character on the phone here and says, "Hey, it's Celine Dion." And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm Mariah Carey."
Yeah.
And she's like, and then she sings,
I mean, that's what she does. So,
which is what she does, but I don't think her voice is like that recognizable. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Listeners tell me I'm wrong.
Uh,
But I was
and
like, oh my God, that's Celine Dion.
because when
I
she
hate
sang,
it.
you recognize her.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Only when she said, I'm Celine
Celine
Dion. I was like, is that what she looks like?
Oh my god! And then she's like, "Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Hi!" And then we cut to the
hate it.
title card featuring new music by Celine Dion, and then another title card written for the screen and directed by Jim Strauss.
New enemy of the pod, Jim Strauss.
Yes, yes, very much. You skipped the line and went right to the top, Jimbo, if I may.
We haven't even watched the movie yet, but I can tell.
I can tell already. Holy shit!
And who knew? Celine Dion.
She's back, baby.
She's back. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
All right, so you want to prognosticate with Jared and Russ?
I mean, more than we already did.
I don't know if there's so many paths that this could go on. My first thought was like, man, wishful thinking. I kind of hope this turns into like she's a serial killer and she's just leading this guy on and she kills, guys like that by like,
Yep.
pretending to use the phone number as like a ex-dead boyfriend thing.
She just texts a random number.
Yeah. And starts dropping this stuff and then like has a box as like, that's her trophy is like the box of like just says John. And next one's like whatever. And then, or this guy's name is probably John too. Like that's one path could go. That's kind of wishful thinking. The other one is, I love the reincarnation type thing. Maybe this is like John coming back as, and he's got to tell her something, kind of like a ghost thing, maybe like,
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
maybe she's going to die or something. Maybe Celine Dion's going to kill someone, and he's got to come back and tell her to save the world. That's the superhero angle. I'm hoping that maybe at the very end when he's running on the street, running after someone, maybe he's running after Celine Dion because he fell in love with Celine Dion. Right?
Oh, I would like that.
Right?
That's a good twist. Yeah, I think that would be nice.
They're having all these moments. She starts singing. He falls in love with her.
Yep, he cheats on her with Celine Dion. I like that. Yeah, I like maybe he does say the more that I get to know her, the more I don't like her. Maybe they cut it weird so that way we don't.
That's a spoiler.
Yep. And so then he starts like using the number as like a prank thing and like starts being like, is that you, babe? It's me from beyond the grave. And he like makes her do weird stuff like, in public or something. I don't know.
Man, this movie can go so many. I'm not even sure the real way. I mean, the real way is going to be like, I actually think the real way is like, they don't actually fall. I mean, they fall, but like, I think she's gonna be like, it's just gonna be, hey, I need to, like all these rom-coms are like, I need to take care of myself. I need to get through this. And thanks for helping me get through the closure of my dead boyfriend thing here.
Well,
and she starts writing better. She starts writing like less depressing children's books. Finds her career, finds her moment. It
is 2023. That's a good point,
right?
I think that's why they told us it was 2 years later. I think that's why they're like, oh no, she's had her time to grieve. 2 years. That's 1,000 years.
You're still sending texts though to your dead boyfriend's
get
phone
back
number.
out there. Yeah. So I think she falls in love. I think at the very end she puts her phone in a box and like swears off electronics or something.
Oh. Jesus. I think you're right. Oh,
she's like, you know what? I can be happy with what's his nuts and Celine Dion. Maybe they have a throuple or something.
Ooh,
I think they do a throuple with Celine Dion.
They head up to Montreal or Canada or something like that and have like a polycule.
Where polygamy's legal. I'm assuming.
I don't like now. I'm not sure which way this could go. It could go so many different ways. Like,
yeah, this is anyone's game.
It's anyone's guess. It's Jigsaw's game. We're just merely pawns.
Yeah, and it's an hour 45 minutes, so they have time to do a couple of them. Maybe they'll do more than one of the things we just said.
Or maybe this is just maybe Celine Dion is actually the killer. There's got to be a killer in this movie, right? It's got to be.
There has
to be. All right. So we're at least saying
her boyfriend died.
Exactly. Texting and walking. That's why. Not paying attention. Safety tip number or something.
Yeah, that's like in like the Book of Life safety tips, not even the ITMT one.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, this movie's opened up so many boxes. So maybe the boyfriend died because so the whole thing is like she's texting, right? And the whole thing is they text all the time. And he died because he was texting, right, and crossing the street. Hit by a car driven by Céline Dion.
Céline Dion.
She didn't know the kilometers to mile per hour like conversion, and she was going maybe a little too. It would have been too slow, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, she's untouchable, like Caitlyn Jenner, like
right, and like
you can totally murder someone with your car, and no one will ever ask about it again for some reason,
right? And she didn't know, like here, like in Canada, like the green light blinks a couple times before it turns yellow. Here, it doesn't do that, and she just burns through the light. And he was like jaywalking, boom, and then that's how they find out at the end through our investigative journalist here, the other guy. He's like, wait a second, this whole time, and Céline Dion's like, yeah.
My God.
I killed him. That's right. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Put me in the box. I dare you.
Dare you. Because Big Pharma wins.
Big Pharma. Céline Dion represents Big Pharma.
Right. Because the boyfriend was lobbying against the Big Pharma, and she had to, right? Obviously.
Music's like a drug.
Come on, right?
In a good way.
I don't know. Those all sound great, but there's got to be a killer in this movie. There has to be. Right.
New York is the killer.
Right. Streets of New York, baby. Come on down.
What would Woody Allen do?
Yeah. Nothing that anyone else should do. All right. So how do we feel about that?
Good. I think good. Yeah. Listeners, don't be Woody Allen. I feel great.
Yeah. I feel great. I think we nailed it. Let's shut this thing down, right? Let's pull the plug on this concert, the Céline Dion concert. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a full breakdown of Love Again. I cannot wait now to see what this movie's gonna be, how it's gonna end, how it's gonna go. This is a problem with like when we come up with stuff like this. I get excited and I'm like, why am I getting excited? And none of this is gonna. That's not how this movie's gonna play out. Like, I mean,
sure isn't.
No. Like now I'm like, I'm amped up to find out who the killer is. There is no killer. Like I'm hoping it's a whodunit. It's not.
But there might be torture facts. So you're in luck.
Oh my God. Well, in the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That, where we tell you all the ways that you can listen to us while you're doing everyday activities. Subscribe to us where you listen to podcasts. Set us to auto download. Do that. It's just a switch in there, right? I think it's a physical switch you have to flip, but
that's right.
And if you like the show, the cast, the content, tell a friend.
Or tell a stranger and leave a review on a site that lets you review stuff. Any of them.
Yeah.
Would be great. 5 stars. Maybe a nice comment. Maybe a mean comment, but with 5 stars, that's fine too. Or if you're feeling like you want to express yourself, be like Kira or like Elizabeth sometimes and send us an email at itsthismeetsthat@gmail.com.
Or send us money too.
Yeah, send us. We like that too. Yeah. Jared DeLuca on Venmo.
Yeah.
Great call. I'll split it with Russ. I always do.
Yeah.
Or you can go to.
I love the idea that you're actually getting a ton of money right now through this, and I have no idea.
Yep. Nope. Kira sent us 8, and I sent you 4.
It's truth. You did, but I just like the idea that people are like randomly sending you money, and like you're just like, nope, haven't got anything. Nope, haven't seen anything, buddy.
Yeah, listeners, make that a reality. Oh, breast buddy. Yeah, nobody's sending us anything.
Yeah. Put money between us. It's a great fall of every podcast.
Yeah, we'll do a Patreon sooner or later, and then it'll be, I don't know.
Someone else will bank account. Someone else will take some percentage of it. So who knows?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, we'll have a joint bank account before you know it. So to make that a reality for us, go to the website and buy a T-shirt. We've got shirts. There's a new metal logo that's not exactly what people wanted, I guess. So I'm going to try again.
Yeah, I mean, basic product management. You listen to the audience, right. You listen to your users, and you cater to the highest paying ones. So
that is correct.
Right. Google tells you to jump, you say, well, how high?
How high? How high? How Google? Or Google. It's This Meets That. Probably put podcasts after it. I think it'll make it easier to find. But you could just go there directly. It's thismeetsthat.com and find out about us and the show and all the old episodes, Russ's book hosts, wherever you buy books, etc., etc. Go to the website, please.
You already said the website name, right?
Yeah, it's thismeetsthat.com.